Is it possible to transform the stagnant and dead qi inside your house into vibrant Sheng qi so that you can invite abundance and prosperity in period 9? Please stay tuned to know more. Hello friends, welcome back to Infinite Mind Feng Shui. If you have been following my videos, then by now you know that the period 9 wealth luck for your house will depend on two important factors: the period in which your house was originally built and the facing direction for your house. I have analyzed the period 9 wealth luck for all different house configurations built over the last 100 years and classified them into 5 categories. While at the top of the spectrum, we see the millionaires' houses, where the wealth luck in period 9 will be maximum. At the bottom of the spectrum, we see the house configurations with stagnant chi. Most of the period 5 houses, period 7 houses, and some of the house configurations built in period 4, period 6, and even period 8 will have stagnant chi in period 9. If you are living in one of the house configurations, then you will likely experience financial stagnation in period 9. In this video, we will discuss 3 ways to transform stagnant and dead chi inside your house into prosperous Sheng chi in period 9. Let us start our discussion then. First method, progress the period of your house. The earth chi rises from the core of our earth and moves in the upward direction. The heaven chi comes from the universe and moves in the downward direction. Therefore, there is always a constant interaction between the earth chi and the heaven chi. This constant interaction between the earth chi and the heaven chi leads to the electromagnetic field inside our house, and that determines the quality of the residual chi inside our house. Now, what is important here is when the house was built and the roof of the house was placed on top of the roof. So, that very event concealed the constant interaction between the heaven chi and the earth chi, and that determined the quality of the residual chi inside our house. Now, if we replace the roof and allow the direct sunlight to fall through the roof and hit the ground floor, that will allow the vibrant heaven chi to be injected inside our house, and the quality of the residual chi can be transformed. Now, depending on the facing direction of your house, it will be either auspicious to do this roof replacement either in period 8 or in period 9. Let us take one example. If your house facing direction is AC2 or AC3, the second or third mountain in the southeast, then it will be better to do the roof replacement in period 8 itself. On the contrary, if your house facing direction is any 2 or any 3, the second or third mountain in the northeast, then it will be much better to do the roof replacement in period 9. Please consult any Feng Shui practitioner to know the auspicious date for roof replacement for your house. Second method, release the imprisoned primary well star. Depending on the house period and the facing direction, some of the house configurations will have their primary well star imprisoned in period 9. Now, when the primary well star is imprisoned, it doesn't function the way it should do, and naturally the wealth luck for the house will plummet. Let us take one example. Let us consider a period 8 house facing 300 degree in the northwest one. As we see on the screen, for this house configuration, the 9 water star, which is the primary wealth star in period 9, is located in the center of the house. This is known as the imprisonment of the primary wealth star. Therefore, this house configuration will likely suffer from financial stagnation in period 9. The question is, can this be cured? The answer is yes. It will be possible to set the primary wealth star free from its imprisonment. But this comes with a word of caution. Let us try to understand the cure first, and then we will talk about the caution. In order to set the primary wealth star free from its imprisonment, we need to establish what is known as a chi path. In order to establish a chi path, we need to first identify the sector of the house where the 5 water star is located. Then we need to identify where the center of the house is located. Then we need to establish a chi path between the sector where the 5 water star is located and the center of the house. Let us understand this with the help of an example. In this specific example what we are discussing, we see that the 5 water star is located in the north sector of the house. Then we apply the bagua on top of floor plan and analyze what is there in the north sector of the house. We see that there is one window and there is enough useful space where we can install an indoor water feature. Then we try to analyze where the center of the house is located. We see that there is one internal door in between the window in the north sector and the center of the house. If we want to establish a chi path in this specific example, then we install an indoor water feature beside the window in the north sector. Then we keep the internal door always open so long the indoor water feature is running. If you by mistake close this internal door, then what will happen? You will interrupt the chi path, and this will lead to activation of the 5 water star. And you know what will happen if the 5 water star is activated? You will end up inviting calamity and catastrophe in your life, and that is the word of caution here. Therefore, establishing a chi path needs very careful consideration. If you want to establish a chi path to liberate the primary wealth star in your house, please consult an experienced Feng Shui practitioner. Please do not experiment. Third method, harness the power of annual wealth star. Like the natal flying stars, we also have the annual flying stars, which visit different sectors of our house annually. Watch out for the annual 9 purple star. In period 9, the annual 9 purple star will be the annual wealth star. In order to activate this annual wealth star, display beautiful hydroponics or lucky bamboo in water or red, orange or pink color fresh flowers in water. In 2024, the annual wealth star will visit the southwest sector of our house. Therefore, display this annual wealth key in the southwest sector of your house in 2024. Then in the subsequent years, change the location of your annual wealth key depending on the location of the annual wealth star. So friends, how did you find the techniques for chi transformation in period 9? Which option are you pursuing? Do you need any specific help with establishing the chi path for your house? Please post your comments below. If you like this video, please leave a thumbs up for me. Please share this video with your friends and family members. Please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel Infinite Mind Feng Shui so that you don't miss out any exciting forecasts and cures. Stay blessed, and I will see you in my next video.